Okay guys, sorry this is a bit rushed. This is a video for Unit 22, Computer Security in Practice, to help you with P2. Sorry this is really rushed, but I'm having to do this literally before going into class to teach you this. So we're going to go through this really quickly so that we can get on in class. I will cover some of this during class, and then we'll do an exercise to help you generate the materials on it. If I get a chance, I might even try and link the kind of guide to what we're doing, and stuff like that. Okay, so P2 talks about describing the purpose and client requirements to protect a system. All right. Now the purpose of like client requirements or requirements to protect a system is so that you can do a coherent plan. There are obviously generic things that you would do to support a system for security purposes, things that you wouldn't miss out, such as antivirus and things like that, even for the most basic computer. However, there are other things that may only be appropriate to a much larger system. The reason we do this is for planning purposes. All right, you can't build a proper plan unless you actually know what system you're building the requirements for and what particular needs they have, what they might be worried about. Protecting a business, very different from protecting a home computer, for example. And this is where we talk about client requirements. You need to talk to the client, or at least get a list of what they think they need from your security plan. Okay, to do that, you need to think about the vulnerabilities that their system might be exposed to. So we covered that in an earlier video. So hopefully you've watched that one. If you haven't, go and watch it now. You just need to think about what kind of vulnerabilities a system might be at risk from. So viruses are something that most systems are going to be at risk from. However, restricting access to particular employees is something only a business system's going to be vulnerable to. So what you need to do really here is look through that list of vulnerabilities and think, is the information I have from the client guiding me as to what I have to do? If they're worried about viruses, you put antivirus protection on. That should be a given anyway. But if they're worried about particular employees accessing materials they shouldn't access, then that is about restricting their permissions on the network. Things like updating software and have a policy for updating software. A home computer should really be set up so it does automatic updates. A business might not do that because they might be worried that an update may screw up some of their business practice, and they will want to test an update before they deploy it. Prime example, recently Windows 10 released an update and it screwed up certain things. For home users, a lot of businesses who don't use automatic updates wouldn't have had that problem. They get the opportunity to test the patch, find out that it's going to screw things up, and then wait for Microsoft to release a updated patch that doesn't screw it up. All right. For the criteria, you've literally just got to describe the purpose and the client requirements. I'm going to give you a list of client requirements for the system. It's in the brief anyway. You will have to kind of interpret it a little bit, read between the lines. This is a really important skill because a client will not always tell you exactly what they require, and you're going to have to kind of make some guesses, work out what they've left out. It might be something obvious. They may not say we need virus protection, but that one's bloody obvious. They should be doing that. Excuse my French, Spanish, German, whatever language that is, apart from bad. Okay, hope that helps, guys. Trying to keep it under 5 minutes, and bang, we've